What is up, everybody? Today I got a shorter life story for y'all, but nonetheless, it's still a little bit of an interesting story. So I'm gonna share it with you guys, and I hope you enjoy. But pretty much, the story is about the time that one of my closest friends stole a guitar from me, like a really expensive guitar too. And pretty much how the story started. My friend, I'm not gonna say his name or anything. Again, I'm gonna keep his identity sealed. But let's just say it rhymes with games. But anyway, my friend, he ended up getting a new guitar, a new electric guitar, because he wanted to learn how to play. He was interested in it. He wanted to learn, so he got a new guitar. And so what he did was he called me over. He said that he wanted me to teach him some stuff, teach him some of the basic stuff just so he can get started. And, he's one of my friends. He got a new guitar. He wants to learn how to play. I'm perfectly fine with that. So I walk all the way to his house, and his house is kind of far. It was about an hour walk, I would say. But I brought my guitar with me. I brought my acoustic guitar just so I could teach him some stuff. Nothing too crazy. Just some basic stuff, like some basic chords and whatnot. But basically, when we got there, I taught him a couple of things. I taught him some basic chords. I told him, the difference between power chords and full power chords and a whole bunch of this stuff. And I taught him how to play some very, very basic songs like Crazy Train and stuff like that. But anyway, after about an hour of us just chatting and talking and, carrying on with our guitar shenanigans, he ended up pulling out a big bag of weed. And, I'm trying to keep from being all of my stories being, weed related or whatever, but I'm really trying here. But a lot of the stories I'm gonna tell, they got something to do with weed. But pretty much what happened was he pulled out a big bag of weed, and he had a whole bunch of relos and stuff. So he started rolling blunts. He started rolling lots of blunts, and we smoked so much weed. He had a whole ounce, and we smoked probably half of it. It was me and him, his neighbor, and his sister who were just smoking. Oh, and his sister's boyfriend. We were all just smoking all this weed. And we pretty much blew through almost half an ounce. So since I was like really high, we were just chilling and talking, just carrying on with our day, and everything was going right. Everything was going well. And a couple hours passed, and it's starting to get a little bit dark, so I'm getting ready to go home. But the thing is that I don't want to carry my guitar the whole way home. It's a long walk. I don't feel like carrying it. I'm really high. I don't want to just carry a guitar, So I told him to keep track of it for me and that I would be back to pick it up the next day. So I get home and I start, getting ready to sleep, getting ready for bed. I eat dinner and then go to sleep. I wake up the next day and I wake up the next day and it's probably about noonish, because, I kind of sleep in a lot. But, it was somewhere around noon, and I pick up my phone and I'm going through my phone, and then I remember that my friend still has my guitar. So I was getting ready to message him. He's like, "Hey, can I come by and get my guitar later?" So I open up my messenger and I'm going through my contacts, and then I see his contact. So I click on it, and then it says at the very bottom of the screen that I can't reply to the conversation anymore. And if you've ever seen that, then you probably know that if you can't reply to the conversation, it means they blocked you. So pretty much what happened was I left my really nice, expensive acoustic guitar at his house, and I don't know if he looked up the price of it or something, or if he could just tell that it was a nice guitar, a nice expensive guitar. I don't know how I don't know what he was thinking, but all I know is that he blocked me, and when I ended up seeing him in the future, he just completely avoided me. And, so eventually I got around to asking him, if I could get my guitar back. And then he started just making up excuses like, "Oh, I don't know where it went, and my siblings put it somewhere, and I don't know where it went, and this and that." Well, how do you lose a guitar? A guitar, it's not that small. It's not like it's something small you can just lose. It's like, it's going to be out in the open, or it's not there at all. So basically... long story short, I went to his house and got really high and then left my guitar, and then he blocked me and sold it. But yeah, so like I said, I don't want all of my videos to be weed related, but again, a lot of my stories are going to have something to do with weed, like the fact that if I didn't smoke weed on this day, I would have just brought my guitar home just fine. I wouldn't have left it there in the first place. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this story. It's a little bit of a more short video. I just want to keep it short and sweet for this one, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video, you could leave a thumbs up, subscribe, the whole shebang. So I'll see you guys later.
I'm an icon, man. And my girl about a 10. I should fuck her in the Benz.